Greetings to all my fellow watch enthusiasts on YouTube and Facebook and wherever else this video might be seen and shared. Zelosian Driver once again bringing you another unboxing and review of a watch that is mine. Yes, I picked up another Zelos. I have no explanation. I came across this for sale post on Zelos Timekeepers Facebook group, and was being sold by another fellow Zelosian named Steven. I'm not going to give out his last name because I don't have permission to, but if he decides to watch the video and post a comment down below there, he can acknowledge himself as the benefactor of my payment. This is an older Zelos watch, not terribly old, but it was an older watch. I was aware of it when it went up for sale way back when. I was buying a different Zelos at the time and skipped this one and regretted it because I think the dial in particular is really, really good looking. And I remembered all that when I saw Steven's post, and I made him an offer. He accepted, and the watch showed up a few days later. It was missing the sleeve. That's unfortunate, but not going to be a deal breaker, obviously. But this is I think this box is about 2 generations back, which will give you some idea of the age of the watch. And obviously Zelos isn't using these lovely watch rolls anymore. And inside the watch roll, we have the unused Horween leather strap that Zelos provides with a lot of watches. We have the warranty card, which will give you the age of the watch. This dates from August of 2019, so I'm shooting this in early 2023, so this watch is about 3.5 years old. And there's links in there, so not worried about that. And inside the logoed pouch is the lovely second generation Swordfish in stainless steel with the stainless steel bezel insert, which I really love the look of that, in the fantastic, lovely looking helical blue sunburst dial. And as I said, blue is my favorite color. I think I've mentioned that about 1,000 times. And I really, really wanted this blue, but I ended up getting a different Swordfish at the time. I think it was actually the Forged Carbon, which was released about the same time, I believe. I've since sold that watch anyway. But thank you to Steve for selling me this. I think he's thinning out his collection, and I'm fattening mine up. You have the old school clasp with the micro adjusts done with a tool. Actually, this also, I had forgotten about this part. This actually folds down and clicks back into place. That was kind of a neat little sub trick on the on part of the clasp. Just a little bit of wear on the clasp. The watch is in beautiful shape. I don't know if Steve actually wore the bloody thing, but the sign fold over is in great shape. Maybe a few desktop diver scratch, or maybe he actually dove with the watch. I don't know. Medium size H links, secured with screws, as you would want them to be. You have the lovely, keep saying the word lovely a lot, don't I? Swordfish logo on the back. You can see this was number 68 of 200. So it's not a particularly rare Swordfish, but I did miss my opportunity when they were new, and am very grateful to now add this watch to the herd, as it were. 120 click bezel, which is standard. It's solid. When it locks in, it stays that way. You have the integrated end link with the male, the male middle link. This was before the quick release spring bars for the bracelets, so you'll need a strap tool to dig in there and pop it out. But again, why would you? This thing is beautifully integrated. Everything just fits together nicely, as you would expect from a Swordfish. I resized it. Had to add a link when I got it from Steve because it was a little bit tight. I added a link, and then I used the micro adjusts to adjust to the particular day. On my 7¼ inch wrist, a 42 millimeter Swordfish fits just about perfectly. There's plenty of room across the top, as you can see in the down the barrel shot. The overhead shot shows it fits perfectly. 41 to 44 millimeters on my wrist is the optimum range, and 42 is just a nice sweet spot in the whole thing. You have a milled out clasp in stainless steel. The whole watch is 316L stainless steel. The case, the bracelet, the clasp, everything is all stainless steel. Nice semi-matte finish over most of the watch. There are, little hints of polish here and there. It's beautifully finished. All the fastening is in excellent shape. Like I said, it looks like either Steve never wore the bloody watch, or he's like me and he wears the watches with the idea that he's going to preserve them and not beat the crap out of them. Signed stainless steel screw-in crown. The crown is loomed, I believe. No, it's not. Sorry, my bad. It's loomed, not loomed. The screw-out function, when it releases, you can hear it release and you can feel it. No date on this one. However, owing to the fact that this is an NH35 movement, there is a ghost date wheel there, or date setting there. Pull it out to the second stop, and it does hack the movement. Typical NH35, it does hand wind, it does hack. You're going to hear a leaf blower maybe in the background. It's lawn day where I live, so just ignore that. And I've reviewed second gen Swordfish before, so there's nothing really overly new here. It is a 300-meter water-resistant watch. It is a true diver. It's 42 millimeter case, hence the name Swordfish 42, which is as opposed to the 40 millimeters. 22 millimeter lug, 48 millimeter on the tip to tip, and it is 13 millimeters thick, capped off by a flat sapphire crystal. What else did I miss here? NH35. Really nothing more to say about the watch. It's in beautiful shape. You can see a guilloche pattern on the, or if you prefer, a spiral pattern in the dial, and there is a pronounced sunburst, as you can see as the light moves across it. It's a great looking dark blue. In the light, in natural light, it really pops very nicely. And I love the effect of the stainless steel insert, especially. It draws the stainless steel insert of the bezel doesn't distract from the dial, so your eye is immediately drawn to the dial itself, and then you obviously notice the loomed numerals and indices in the stainless steel bezel, but it blends in You can still see it, but it blends in. It doesn't detract from the dial itself. And that's one of the reasons I like this watch in particular. And I was very grateful to be able to add this to my collection. Not much more to say about the watch. It's in great shape. It was offered to me at a really good price, very agreeable price. And I'm grateful that I was able to add this watch to my collection because in my mind it was a hole in the collection. It was a Swordfish, second gen Swordfish that I really, really wanted, and I really, really regretted not getting it at the initial release. And let me see if I can get a better close-up of that dial. I have my new iPhone 14, and it has this really good zoom macro feature to it. You can really see the details now of these watches. And it's really going to make my videos better, I think. Anyway, great to have this watch. I hope you enjoyed this review of the watch. I hope you found it to be entertaining, informative, and useful. If you did, please click that thumbs up button for me. That does help with the YouTube search algorithm and brings people to the channel, and that is always a good thing. Comments, questions, suggestions down below. I do read them all. I do respond to them all. However, if you are going to be insulting, or you are going to try and troll me, or you are going to leave links to bad places on the internet, I'm simply going to delete those comments and block the commenter. If you're new to the channel, of course, welcome. I'm glad you found my channel. I have hundreds of videos for you to watch. I do encourage you to watch as many videos as you want. All I ask in return is that you click that red subscribe button down below the view window. And don't forget to click the bell icon too. Actually, I think those subscribe buttons are black now when I think about it. Whether they're red on your screen or black on your screen or whatever color they are, click the subscribe button. Click the bell icon also so that when I upload new videos or I do a live stream, you will be alerted. If you're not new to this channel, you've been here before, but you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It helps. And as I always say at the end of my videos, it is a crazy old world out there, and it is not getting any less crazy. So please be careful out there. Stay safe, be well. See you soon.